polarizing the country. It's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves. Make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. And live for you, to live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
So say, I mean, no, Cassay, who buy maybe the share, but Allah grass share, but do over 1 billion. Now, oh, Papa press a vice president, the Obai, not in a Pumunia, the American Soprano, who share, and no 1 billion cramer who so cheer, so when she, and now so be shall be other year in Jan, maybe I share this is sent. When's me? Now, if you look at the Justin Kobia career, it tells you, say, Dr. Bawumia still has not presented any person to the National Council, no, on presenting, and in paying for one of my friends, and on the 5th of June, Concord, and reality. Bawumia hasn't submitted any name to next. Pregnant was in your failure. Muhammad Yana, now you're more year in phase 2. No, I'm going to Nancy, and now Debian, Vietnam, catch no say, I say, Kuku Buena, original minister, come I yet say, I see cannot be Jew, and yes, I interest members, and there were him for Ura, John Ajakunku for obey a crowfro markets. No way, you're not real Sababi Chairman Mahama. No more people, more swaba, bemu, not crowfro markets, Nanado, went to me and see. What's up, I say, hey, can I for me catch? Miss Remledge, Mama, you need to. If you come for NBC, I present to me for running meter. Only one person in terms of religious aspect is a Muslim. And but the sitting president is not the candidate. Hey, send about me because 12 months. You see, I'll come for 6 months. Yes, never 12. Thank you. What bridges up? The special circumstances about me benefit TB, and it's a whereby he was not a card-bearing member of the New Patriotic Party. He was not in good standing with the party for 5 years, but they have to give him a special dispensation and waiver.
At that point, you know the DBA but too many man. No, I'm afraid DBA. So in all these processes, the DBA but too many.
There's a dinner about 1 speculation.
So the Napos and the Duchums and Natoshi Esloushu
10 speculations.
If you look at what say Jacob, he didn't have issues with running mate. He didn't have issues with running mate. They say he didn't promise a lot of people to give them running mate. Okay. One can't some cockatoo banana when you wear constituents about trauma makers. No, who's any Panama running mate? Maybe I say if you are intelligent, I said Jacob never make this kind of comment. Mahmoud Bawumia is an alien in the New Patriotic Party. He was given a special dispensation, however, to be in the party. And the people in the New Patriotic Party, people have to register their displeasure about it. And I didn't want my problems. Simon, go and do your checks. Now there is a problem between the Achim and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We say there is a problem between the Achim and then Mahmoud Bawumia. Between Achim for and Dr. Mahmoud, it's just them to telling you. Let's see the account of Bawumia and him were running meeting. I'm going to tell you 2 things. Before us all on the 4th of February, Mahmoud Bawumia transmit his documents, his speech to Akufo-Addo to glance through. Or glancing through, no, Akufo-Addo became annoyed. Ken of Rata was there. I know what I'm saying. When it comes to NPP matters, don't joke with me. Or transmitting money, Nipa to glancing through. Ken of Oriata and another Akufo-Addo. They had 2 issues. One with the e-levy. Secondly, sports betting. Nipa Bako 1 year, the presidential ambition to become a president in the New Patriotic Party, they can limit it. And you will in this idea, could take this from me. Abusia for Makwaba, Emma Batna say at the back channel so channel reading the Solid TV, a so a debuter, and the one subscriber ya, Mr. Shane subscriber. Mr. Shemu HSA about 90% of viewers are more subscriber. ABA Okra Okam, what I'm Sierra Count. The Mr. the can subscribe and watch video no see. Production ye the free Ghana, Ken Studio, say ye we are, baby will be a bear fontaine, video, internet at Daruma, baby will be a on Sabe Kabi. And I atnasia na ensem ewufie. The MPP flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne running mate ho nsensem no akwa akosi sen. Ebi say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nyame boa eda dwoada eda benada eda okuada bosum edi enim de etwemu no wo ba beto no running mate tin. But enkomo Franco the hater adi ekire say and come out Franco the hater DH say chain yes say enyum no anahweman eda yet new rano and then so ye nuaba Rosina so from Alan Camp and so ababe kan ho the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party are granted a lot of interviews now tie ne nkomodie mu a ene asam na Franco ba be kan kire ono aye pepe and Penny said, "Do quarting, do batting, do Jonathan Trudeau." Franco the hater edeba. Me say, Solid TV. So quarting some no be a trade the solid deba. Yeah, we will set a Franco says and Franco again or Baba be actually.
Medin at the Shaibula Sisi. Me chamwaba. Nia transit Niambon Komopa.
Finally, my family is free because of Rome Villa Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy.
Franco Tabaca, Franco Quaba.
Mejosuminia.
Now,
Yamadarum. This also
Boko. And net DM said, if it's a Michelle and no documents, a door to change the beard
and a dorsal. Common dorsal.
Common dorsal.
There be for the past 6 months. Yacha Betty 3 weeks bina running mate about the firm, Tiana running mate about the firm, but yes, so much, but yes, April, but yes, say, and but yes, we are submitting names in your query. That make us symmetry Shabu. Obian any political analyst one what?
Yeah.
Shabula CCC. See a dim community of Canada compare Japan, and you want to get the right requisite information from Kedia compare Japan. Me okay, I don't even argue about it. Do you know why? Because if me not I'm a Kedia far from their friend, and what the Komobisham airport could say, it means say there's that bonding and socialization between the two.
Sure.
Me, anything I say about Kwesiapia is official and final.
Yes.
Shabu, I might be handicapped in NDC area.
Yeah.
I might be handicapped when it comes to NDC because NDC now for you.
One way.
Appear stadium and a Ferrabonio. Oh yes. Yes. Ferrabonio.
Your mama Doba.
Yes. Only 2 people. And what NDC I mean Maka say. They see me, they open up and they talk to me.
Okay.
If you come to the NPP, many found them.
But I don't interested they are all for information. But
no, I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
The NPP, Shabu, me, NPP. Obi will move it to my time. Obi won't pay myself for now. But more Godfathers they will NPP.
And the baby of
I have a lot of Godfathers in the New Patriotic Party. A be a better, a be a peeve, a be a buy, a be a party, a be the a be soon.
Maybe Franco, what is Sionka?
Papa, and no man a Kasai. Mamentiano. Now says I'm a catcher, Nancy means that
Papa donation about.
Hey!
Papa donation about.
Papa, the other.
Papa, the land.
Oh, fine. I drive you.
I do see. And then 13 the war.
Take a day, 13.
Hey, and then 7th. And then 7th. And then 6th.
Hey, Shablas.
Hey, tell me trouble. Hey, me petro and tell me I do when you 2 don't you 10 and you 10. The declare.
And I don't know, and it's 6 right. You got 10 days.
10 days.
Now, so no man can say,
oh, in fact, donation, Eba. In fact, Obi frame us, Obi say on fat that even free just so from grand donation, many crop. And the only Kede Japan, dear. See, I was move, or in Yamio, or institution. And me see a per quick presentation. Now, a namso, Manyanko Poma Kunyanade, a bacon, and a month for a docken. Mamma Chamunia by Elinamo. UK.
Ellen catch it.
Ellen say, or share a Joshua Bana. A do me. What's your boo? Man at that form.
Now I chair Papa.
And I'm saying, Miss Serrano, she should cheer up because I listen city. I think your conscience at the Ghana for a dear course or formula. Major could do me at Zertia Ghana for your dream. And people in this, yeah, TSA. The 2 political parties, see, I'm a good leader. Not seeing an independent candidate, we should go and vote for him.
Thank you. You hey,
and never had any.
And then there's and there's 6.
Yeah.
Jimmy Austin, you never somewhere 12 and 13. Yes.
Okay.
Somewhere 12 or 13.
But who's in the
oh, fine.
My general Austin,
or the family.
Sure.
And it is our duty and responsibility. Shall we be a cousin? I never come with Daniel Mias and say, Fee, we are saying, Yamiado Memreta. Say, this is a coton, so this is a call fullness animal. By a course, you know people are going through this kind of papa. Any person quite any panel one. Obo was go. Onim the reason why so chubi. Anonym.
Yeah, sure.
Anonym.
Obo how cha na be unkwansha bi ba san bi banya.
And it's animal. We have video one case of Nipatabia.
Yeah.
Oko and grand donation. I cried bompire the man. I can't pie no body man. I said to myself, Menana me a boss and pay with your money. To be amra.
Me say
on the 16th of June.
You me say Baswa. Ebeba memo.
Oh, so them.
Manager maka ye dey ebo. Me say dey. Ye dey ebo. Ye dey the mamu wi a. Na man fa man kura na. Nyango pot so dey. But I see no more because you were evidence a go announce go you video mo twen ni am video ko bi shop na dey ade no. Yes, but bi adunu. Obi wo ha ne ho channel na busuafo ofie but ofie say ye ko akwa donation kan di nti or donate. She ene nan one box. Aye 940 cedis.
Relative hit.
Obi agina ho ato maako 9.
The really say 900.
Na 900 obi agina ato maako 2800. Ato baby diapers. Ato sichi ato niema nipa baako near the back what also say ya shemo na Franco
yes sir
yen kai ahwefo say enkomo a ye di ni nyane say nyame bo 16 of June honorable Ken ne birthday na honorable Ken birthday the person ye koye a presentation to a children's home on behalf of honorable Ken and to we Ghana near odo Ken say ono no cry presentation we kwakwene for mofra no me say sichi baako enwa de obenya bia no se vese nchina abo kwa na ofisi obi ba akra e de aba fabra ye beje ni abo abo ne da kwa akomo because enkla we say ne de ya na wo hwehwe mu na da ba kwa me den se nyakopon se umma meshira sa giving ye mfa kwa heaven ba eno no ye de
opens doors and
opens door
avenues for you
bible exact quotation but owura bi ne fa no colonials now kese oya manamamu ni won ka ho wo ye papa manyankopon ka se ne papa ye matene wo soro ho
yes
esuma abofo mehira no
wo chew ska no wo chew ade wo nwe hu aso bia wo fa ho ade na ode ma wo no ode chew se kwa
nti o munjina saad ne so no munye sa ade no na ene ye Franco
yes sir
hisia Dr. Mahmoud Boy me run meet no akwa akosi sei
Shaibu ma me nche obi bia for the past months always actually about 2 days if you go into running mate asema but then we go into it anya hwe my baba the dombo fasting the amount my baba the buzia fasting the amount my baba a whole lot of commentaries about running mate one some to say this no today I will take you to a different aspect. The different aspect me the baba sia some so dia tell I will come into the Japadia document for you me via I will tell you one thing
me no kase Bawumia or running mates. We just all running mates. Only running mates. Franco
on present you here.
Franco me no kase. Me say Dr. Mahmoud or running mates.
Only running mate.
Only running mates.
Want to be share neck for the one you mean come. When presenting the candidate to them.
Abusia for. What I me say Franco say. Unam social media me say unam so omo kan akoshe. But ya twen de Franco beka. Or say Bawumia any running mate. Oni obi obebo ni din awoni tirim e de ntina Franco e kasa asem me twam ho abasisi a na menu aba Rosie be kam ye be din komo akra wo ala yare say nyambo amande Dr. Mahmoud me estor me ashantan rege market place
so oni ala no mo ye ya na ai we tu na we ye mu ana because I say we cause east na we cause central na we cause is about this Monday ai ba Bawumia ba ahia alanzu beba
but ade ba ka me pese me hwe ma se Bawumia betima wura kijitia so obetimi awura kijitia ketian owura phase 2 to owura phase 1 no
na jato mo ho ka so ba am waye
me na make owura phase 1 and phase 2 because phase 1 ma amade see o phase 2 ebo ntini ye hwe de me twam ho basisia
we are polarizing the country. And it's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves and make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. I live for you. So live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
So him sabe nkum so a wa wo hwem so sabe ni fa so. Mini aba Rosina aba be kan ho the Afrafanto lady. Now before say mini aba na eba be kasa no. Rome Villa Semin Cancher will say, or when Sassy, Acacia, Titina, Cassia, Assassi, who are full plot, and the quarter plot, half plot. But Rome Villa or General, no free say or pursue brought or magician, and Sassy or ye be. Now, Yatina, Cassia, Adjan Kratasem, Yan, none more up from BLC, Jeff from Winsome, at Triesi Cabio Sepia, akọ lands commission so akọ ye nkata nti wo beto asase na indenture any side plan eka ho mesi sa on pass asase obeto na ekinako o board asobo for na motor for aba I digging fee and a land guard fee hitting fee mesi okoto room villa asase so pass asase a man so da ho abra meche o ka so baby ana na de hobo so je ni tu room villa ya ton asase be buru be say 20 years yen ton asase mo bi e ma so e ma asem da na anigi sam ne say ya dwene ho ne pese ya ma ade no eyefo e de ma no ya de nkania akwan ene nsu e de abaso obese ya yi gotes ni nyina Ghana for mo abrochi amote awom say if you want to invest now invest in land beto ba ko beto mienu to na a year today wo beto ba ko a wo be frem no wada base aye room villa number na 0592 223386 0592 223386 me ka wo say so open sase a aye litigation free a aye room villa me di one dance here wo fa na wo say me promo code no aye solid tv na obetwa sase ni bia ka che say ya de oda kwan no onfa mo me ni aba na ho ye
na mi ado
ene re wata de me fe papa
me lasi
ana de bo ha asafra fanto
oh thank you for fanto
na ene Chief Alan what is saying
oh Chief Alan na mi ado
na
ho ye pa oko market to ewo Kofolegia
akwa pi with central areas
yes
o say Alan say oboshi kwada akoje baabia ka che so mo frefren SMPP for from and frefren first na say Alan o da form Ghana for hia do bia o hye e na ka man say Alan o hiti apona na
oh yes sir e wi ase no ho ma menchia onunya fala ko je chemate papa baby a obi a mechia be ma fefe mechia wate okay enye say Alan or due to the extent say 7 previous
the romanation so
ultimately and I'm really present for kind say enye nsu hye enefenipa le nsu ni no yes Alan ebre ne ho ase me de just a gentleman and we are soon obia was said there na kopon ebo no opanyin no or ye nice on pekasa and it doesn't mean say ye do my Ghana shensa untimi obetimi aye and nya afi na wo keka na ho ono no edi kan start in the market to Dr. Bawumia ko wi a Alan because o ya wo dia so ye do no ye na wo abesua na e no cross obia nim say Alan e free MPP party or shene campaign or shall say free for
Bawumia nim say na oye e bi engagement with ananama hemfo ene asofo but that is Monday Dr. Bawumia ba Central Market
we will buy there they all buy they added that they are we look at them oh who are look at them say you what the day she we say kejetian John Mama Daru mo be ye no kejetian baby so say me no ka say wo ba me bi be share bo ala kra so share bo de ochia over 1 billion Ghana city okay yes ochia is time I check and I was there meet me account wo dwede for check go through o mon saka na wo papa press vice president de obai no ne na pomuni ade me we no so kra na me wo bi wo be share bo no 1 billion kra me hu so ochia so wanchia and now so be share me abaye ejano
baby
ahye and be sene went me anye womo ehọ ne hye se adwadifo no omo eye den omo ne omu kru omo ne yire ne womo ma omu didie ebinum kra de arehọ atena fie awu ebinum so akọpẹ bosi a omo de akọjeje store foforo se ama baby ne eye ho
ala ne Bawumia bai ala na chita afọ mo ba yira fi dwomu atan wo no metena
ya yira free ho e na hu se ye no Sabiu asantimema ye nyobi ye gigigi ye basabasa dabe ye tawachi aseme mi di wasantimema mi tawo ni munya fala ko je chemate achi me ta na chi pampe and ye me ta na chi me papa mi vote the e odia by the tennis ye baby o no e na ye nko ho so ti ase ha me nko
na oba no adwane mu de na oba mu o se Muhammad de no e wo ho an MPP for the on temu de na Bawumia
me da se pa o panyina ni guase eni on fele ade Muhammad ye na anu obam na ye ne de omo ye no phase 2 no omo antimi ansi e na de bia me betena am catch now say ayese nkukobuo na se ntos ni nyadoa na ho akwa ape na ye ntimi nya bie no ne eto mienu 50 if I see the 10 say ye twa bi wo hokre be yi e ho no oba Mahama de ni enti we anya ne fellow panyin hey someone timi abetena so ka Kumasi many Freddy, a jack central market will be a packet to the table. And so she invested as if ye normal degree, and then what 3 years. Regional minister, who 3 years now, more central for Cramu, and now Santa for Monconam, hey, Momaya, who ye she to study in who regional minister come I yet say, I see cannot be Jew, and yes, I interested me, and there were him.
I region Mr. Becatcher, you know, and I'm my so catcher,
and the most hard to be can who say, Moncona would cheer with the former, would cheer, would you someone more kind, maybe Obia Chiano, and I mean to me, Cabby Mamma, and I mean now Ayara was a Mutsuya, ya. Let 2 Mutsuya crying a problem, no more, but you must I was a waiting years,
and to be a Jana or Mansia Mamma. And then the Babache baby Matuma about 2024 yana.
Nina Kahu Beach, let's say Crowford Market a cry. MPP for by 20 years. Chese ye musu say, Emma Nanado ne Bawumia say, Ora John Ajekunko for, obey ye Crowford Markets. Na, obey, well, yes. No way ye na mills are barbichum, ne Mahama, or my barbichum. No more MPP, more swaba, bemu, na Crowford Markets, Nanado, 20 years. No, I say, hey, can I for me catch them? Miss Remledju, Mama Yeninse, Yana people, the Chinchina, China, Yan people, Akata, name it, hey, no be sharing this t shirt to cry. Just I am said I'm time for because that time, not me a baby, not me take politics, not the
what 3 MPP work while and when you baby.
See, I'm in the MPP yet. Every do the child crime and pay. Mimity and different people in your shade. MPP not in the present for time. Yes, MPP Indian. So say MPP and the next people's party. A yachim, a chimicasa chim for because chim for be pretty well at Chamatin. What's MPP and the next people party and that's until the dear true Gabio Tridako and our Kenuforiata. Say MPP no and a yen and next people's party. President go for party none ye knew and ye renew. And no telling you I can't want to say, Mentuaba, and now yay, Afafan top for your also, Afafan top for
Afafan top for Manam was sentimental send a campaign city.
Hey, campaign
chief about Kumasi.
Oh, yes, Naka, yes, I was so all back there before me cry. Say, the naming Yanoma now, Santa Fuana, Asante member really the permission because at the farm of check because will be war a young naga a year and Moses Asante mem to really some mechanics. Okay. So
Timuka come and say Chief Bawumia.
Hey, let's add any Santa Maya DNA because here you're vice president too. You're president or no one would not fall like what you're matter.
What's Santa my mom pede?
You're vice president. You're president. Oh yes. Yeah, vice president too. And did the bin one say, Alan Chamatin, or more Tino Muntimini, no, so more befa Alan as a vice. Hey, what's a make come a dear where we are see or my gun, Alan Chamatin, when you're vice president too. Dr. Bawumia, ultimately Alan Chamatin vice president. Never ever. It didn't say that. So I say, aha, it's young, me, vice president, me pay. Your friend say president.
When you one next week. You say, no, I check him the reason here. Was say vice.
Oh, yes, no problem, Mamma.
Next week, the person wants to come at the month for Abusha for me, Chamaba, Messiana from Gureta come.
We are polarizing the country, and it's about time that we speak and criticize ourselves and make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. I live for you. So live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
Afrafanto lady, in fact, say on ya Afrafanto na Pomoka say, ya display no go so get we make can be beer. We are Afrafanemo or soon cassation because the whole day, papa, or Barney Jana or make cancer, papa, making a statement or say, Asante man vice president,
yes,
president. They deserve more than a vice president.
A serious statement.
I said, okay, move on. Okay, change my. So, I bet take care more than 100 years. Yeah, Franco, yeah, the core meeting. Yes. But Joseph from Ponkudia, wa kwa granting interview on my henny, Echo Bon Como.
Share constitution, say a bra, yeah, flag bearer, 1 year president. Now say a bra, your position in your beamuno. Say, yeah, but elections are to me a running mate 12 months before the general elections. And to share first close and say a bra flag bearer on your president. And see, era Bawumia on your president. And to not or requirement, no, we meet this requirements will be. And so only by arguing say a bra year near November, towards the end of November, now a year no. And to them, Ra or Bashred in around 1 mate nature. To you order two party no the second higher decision making body national council say man bre na on to no was no one shim no nko fundi common
at that point no the DBA be too money man
Debbie no I'm afraid DBA
so in all these processes the DBA be too money
there's a dinner about Montaigne speculations
also the Napos and the Duchums and Natoshi Eslausu Apostle Nina and Kokofu and all those
oh and Nipa said be or more adventure and or more and they be also more show commitment say or more interest say na me buana you about me you or ma or my some my yeduma boa partner but ninyi chen do na no ejina you about me aso me personally, but then let them come 1-on-1. You have agreed on normal criteria, normal beshe, any normal be fast or no abeya. Because he understands that running media, sebi kawari mu akawe. Ese you be a wa no you comfortable say on my here dear. When say me no beshe me chairman. On my head dear, sebi say sin to be call me one. On my head na what the beboa. Ama me sinto no ka bia ye hu so my hand do come ho a say bi mhye bia problem bi no enti we yi ta depending na there so much work eso we ye na wo hu enti am for can say mre ne ko yes I agree with them perfectly
but do you agree that mre ne ko
oh me of course because at the end of the day your elections and we are saying say we are going to break the 8. See, breaking the 8 means say no maybe why CSS. No one say for arguments in 2008 a running mate in August until this time around a child. But I disagree. 2008 a running mate in August no. Did you win the elections? See I win them until we went me in fact 2008 didn't be fat. Until me in August you would June. I'm sure say you about me soon say or call or to our walk or benina no me boanu we are enche obana so or the fact or the proposal and be to steering committee na connect na national.
Do you think that your flag bearer appreciates the ruler the running mate the AB player manana?
One, fortunately enough your leader are very decisive. You about me ombra bontin won kase ni passe na me de neba no one say why no consultation say mostly your steering committee your connect your national council you didn't come bebre tie ko nyina no eni se nkomo sei eni ekwakodi nipa dodo na ye tie o madwen bebu engagement me koso na the good another good thing is say o steering committee yeah or you nipa 15 po kakra bi enti no steering committee na bi na be sa be kan neck ho original chairman for be kan former national chairman ne general secretary pin for kakra be kan e wi an national council etimi meeting ya one day and ebu okra national council to me makwan ka so because of time enti yen kan nyina de yembum ne and discuss.
But at this point
it's also possible ma also feel to understand something. It's also possible say that the bobo bia so be jatum and so
of course
and so me boa and expect my boss say the can ebia ebeba because okay you go through process bia ultimately there's a na my whole timeline say okay opening so the dinner ba and this week say yes said time be back na you deliberate on it need come to a consensus say the passing the manner it can be done MPP na dia ebro yeso but I can assure you say within the shortest time no you about me day.
That has been
the moment obi enum say your party no e be nipa ba kwamaya be your running mate there. Several people express interest. And I hear politics near you. Politics near you lobbying count. Amount for it me fan call for munke bi mame. Nipa baby abamenche. Oh, Jenna Massa, then the manager home, Kabi Boame, Monsieur Ebeba, Bebuam, baby, me free banner, Hanosha, or Bebuame, me nippet to say, win a menomoba on the camera cabo, man with Bebuame. And call for Ednam, I will interest you. And see, or less, say, Yabese pretend say in politics, I know my winning. And then they shall see. Even 92 a benina lobbying room. Among for good estimate. There are certain instances that be quite extreme. SS is Nina, but then you can't. Party politics won't mean in film. Won't mean any preference say maybe I'll call crowding the DBN, the debaba, who could be tabinas. But and I'm saying the idea to me say by a Mario seminar when in account. But one good thing I made my catch on the say, okay, bra, you're about me, I best say National Council, say man and Breno.
Oh, Alisa.
Oh, Alisa. January, I can't just send February, I can't just send March, Anka, April, Anka. Me and I am for cast entry. That's me, Yanesi Bibuso. Yanesi Bibuso, and Yanesi Bibuso, Beba. I'm at this point, said be many years about meeting, but I can tell you, say, knowing him, having worked with him, no, Nipa or persuade the man winning. One, Yanshe Nipakone Babino. Day and or deeper. Obey a running meter. A quan ben or be fast or be Bawumia. Bawumia MPP at Medin Kunim. One, Essen Pakon human relation is very good. Essen Pakon you will be a over experience our tip party politics. Essen Pakon you will be a MPP now or so by running mate no a party in history as here. Only party said the person is a party in the city. I thought
they was Justin about running meeting. Oshe na new year and then someone can running meeting again.
Shabu. Mami cho bibia ene de me nkoka asana branch ne ka kire no o se me yesa na ne buku yef enja do pai ne awie ne no me mani bumfu be Shaibu always I tell you running mate omo play integral role for the president to become a president or the flag bearer or the candidate to become a president. He doesn't appear on the ballot paper, but no matter a one in if you go to every political party, if you look at especially the NPP and the NDC, they have their ideology. They have their tradition that binds them.
Okay. For
the past 24, 25 years. No, since 1992 ever. Active politics in the Fourth Republic. All the time. You see, these are I'll not say rules, but conventions. It goes in favor of the New Patriotic Party or the NDC. Sure. Shaibu.
Franco.
Now me catch you. Me do baya be ye buzia ni dombo.
Yeah, fa dombo. Yes. Buzia mona.
Me do baya me lemete to adutu. Yeah. Ye should be a skill. The performance, your strength, obia political ambition, blemish aspect near hey, ye nina, ya ba disania ba, or carry for nipa 5, and your mojuma, oh papa, your friend say, or say, Joe Wise, or say, a whole lot of people, and ya chronicler yaba, Besabu. Today I want to take you to a different aspect. Uti and Sama, Justin Kwabiaka. It means that the New Patriotic Party still, you submitting any names to the National Council to bring out a candidate for them to be the what's say? What's say? If you look at the flag bearer, on Friday be a yamai. I want to international council or multinational dinner so say everybody share with them by the Austin Diaba. So you are trying to settle on one. No.
Now your car say I know social media.
Yes.
Most of bloggers be Bawumia finalize
never true.
Where I say never opponent to mention I do you not coming quite say
yes
Professor I am say Vice Chancellor the Market USC
yes
also much now by say by boni dinner
yes
and you no correct for now no at Bawumia need date Bawumia and submitting names
yes and you no correct baby me ka samba akotro say and be can catch us say e baby a udi nkomo kono when is a special related to a friend say Kedia compare ko Japan I don't doubt you Shaibu. Political analyst ne pandit biano obia wona ho de me de say baby nyame de when it comes to the internal affairs of the New Patriotic Party nyame de ache me
fa ko me say announcement na ahefo amhwe Sony TV o was a blogger bi na ko fa e bia ona bo ken picture e de atoa o say ken sisi And I can say, it got the point, come say, but I jump for hotels and seminal, honorable can say, honorable can I treat say, and yet no credit that may say. So, official information about honorable Ken. It is a Ken media platform, a solid TV.
Yes.
Asa. But that kind of MP before, they are not strategic. Yeah. But I also adding a bloggers, no more, they want to mention Ken
because that is the name or mileage.
Yes.
The name that sells. Now, let's be objective and sincere. Me, I'm a worker for Kennedy Company Japan. How many times do you even see me talking about Kennedy? But check out there. That is why I have a problem with the new patriotic party. Any content related to Kennedy Company Japan, see how people buy and eat it.
And social media, you too,
I send you what and fuck Kennedy. Then you see the caption. Kennedy Company Japan that you go and look for the video, the content, you know. By Nakedi,
most as some years, Mufi said, be a boy. Mumma Bawumia interview.
Yes.
Ken interview. Yes. Mama interview. Never dear. Never within best 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Open 100 views.
Yes.
And now say your mom went 3 days. Never beer.
Yes.
Honorable Ken content book could do. And into my bloggers, no.
Good one.
Mama.
And you that also be friend of Sam. Say the person of it as Medican whom come should be you.
Yes.
Me, I know him from a distance. Those are my host, you know. I an interview Spain, but I know him from a distance. What the hell, Papa? No, one I'm an after with me. Try take it in my Shamon, can you come on? May buy Shami a quiet on any dear no. So anything related to Canada company, okay, I don't doubt you. Now, Sabu, Franco, if you look at the Justin Kodia here, it tells you, say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia still has not presented any person to the National Council, no, on presenting. And in paying for one of my fellow, they had what's not come and on the 5th of June, and the Deben concorded. And your reality.
Bawumia hasn't submitted any name to NEC. NEC has also not met on Bawumia running.
May say on fight now, fight him, my husband, what Tanasi.
Say the NEC, you know, at Tanasia, NEC co meeting, Bawumia in there. Yes, or Monco meeting of our running mates, the moon you home. And time is going. I'll tell you something, shall you? If you look at this, the new patriotic party has a tradition. Okay.
Especially in selection of running mates. Now, if you look at the NDC, okay, since 1992,
okay,
if you look at the MPP, they believe in one thing. One, they look at tribalism, ethnicity, and religious aspect.
Okay.
Tribalism, ethnicity, and religious aspect. Now, if you look at the NDC, they look at tribalism. Sometimes they forgo religion.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell
this for the balcony and MPP.
Yes, three. Now, if you look at the NDC, since 1992, we are what candidate baby says in Miswachero. J.J. Rollins, or Kokofa in Cancer Aka.
Okay.
He was a Christian.
Okay.
I'm talking about religious. J.J. Rollins is a Christian. Rollins Moss, both of them Christian. Meboa. 2000, Mills Martin Amidu, both of them Christian.
Okay.
Mills and Mumuni. Mills a Christian, Mumuni a Muslim. Mills already did John Dramani Mahama, both Christians. Mills and Mr. Atta, both
Mahama and Mr. Atta.
Yes, Mahama and Mr. Atta, both Christians. Muhammad Na J, both Christians. So look at this. If you look at NDC presenting for running meter, only one person in terms of religious aspect is a Muslim.
And the
in terms of religious aspect. And what's is one? So I'm presenting about 8 candidates. 7 of them are Christians. They'll go for a Christian as their flag bearer. They'll go for a Christian as their running mate.
I think because of something the Christians in it, a dominance. They
look at that area to be common. Is the Muslim is a kakrebi, and you don't say in terms of elections. But if you look away now, they don't go beyond their Christianity. They go into the same Christianity, the inner circles of Christians, no matter how. But their attention basically is based in the central region. If the person is hailing from the north or a flag bearer, the person automatically goes to pick someone from the center. Now look at this.
So Omo just say highest stone never chosen someone as a running mate from the voter after Rollins' demise.
After the demise of Rollins from community in 2000, 24 years now. The NDC has not revisited the voter region to pick a flag bearer. But the voter region people are not complaining.
The party,
they are not complaining. They are not complaining.
They have power.
Yes, what they want is power. Maybe in terms of party no and I don't say be a pot of morning by you for yes from Nigeria from the voter you see them coming into office feel quite no feel cross over
or physical is from the voter
yes once you see them coming into the picture but I'm talking about flag bearers when it comes to election say ballot paper and what number 1 or number 2 to my end is not done in China 24 years now you voter region but if you look at the NDC anytime they are picking anyone to be their flag bearer and running mate majority of them are Christians they go say Muslim Edinaba. Now the NPP tradition, they look at tribalism, ethnicity, and religious aspect. One, if you look at Adubwai, Adubwai was the first person in the circles of the New Patriotic Party to be the flag bearer of the party in 1992, who wanted to be a presidential person in 1992. Now, the running mate, then again the Alhaji Roland Isifu Al-Hassan. Okay, he is a Muslim. Unyati Alhaji.
And yet, a dear like the two
yes, automatically. In 1996, J. Kufo went for an infantry person. Thank you. But no Kabuna J. Kufo no option because na Yakabu, thank you. And now we're a Kazu base now. Thank you. So he is a Christian over here. Yeah. Now, if you look at 2000 elections, before the 2000 elections, J. Kufo he had a pool of people to bring on board. A pool of people to bring on board. Over here, Satan, Papa, what we have is Jawula, a whole lot of people. I tell you, Mama, a whole lot of people. Now, Tama J. Kufo didn't come or any consultation. He settled on 3 people. 3 people. Okay. Alhaji Ali Muhammad, Alhaji Mustafa Ali Idrusu, Satan, MP for Kumbugu, and a Dr. Kwaku Efri, no, a 3rd national vice for the New Patriotic Party national. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Okay. Now, if you look at the referee J. Kufo, J. Kufo, for all his consultation, knew a certain man called Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad, you know him well. Yes, they call him Kadre. So buy to be himself. This man, of was aside to any pay boy. So after say J. Kufo taxi, say Miliano. If you look at Yadiana, sometimes we believe in religious aspects, ethnicity, and it's anomano. Yet, if you pick someone from the south, automatically you have to go to the northern part to go and bring someone who becomes your running mate. Meaning, I'm asking you, because of the relationship and bonding and socialization between us, go and bring someone. I get to obey my permit. Ali Mama presents every candidate to J. Kufo. J. Kufo says, "How can you
next semfa?
Mentia semfa mau. Kona kwesi. Then J. Kufo have to settle on one person.
J. Kufo have to settle on. Because said, run flag bearer. Yes. What did Dini command neck? Let's be a shy and person running meeting, mamma. Not neck. That's what I said. They
do a lot of considerations. They look at the base. Nipano 1. The party something saying now more than to say, but you free to say any sign of man. Some to say, and just make sure if you look at the tradition of the New Patriotic Party, they believe that if a Christian becomes a flag bearer, automatically a Muslim should be the running.
And I think just picking an ordinary
no, a competent person. Okay, not just anyone. Anyone can probably be, but they just look for people who are competent. Or be a bit human, or be a bit votes, or be a uniwa, you have confidence and faith. Let me tell you one thing. Maybe you can present a candidate to the neck. But then back on neck for instance, there be Sabula Sisi Bob Franco dia at Sawari. Sabula Sisi never worry Franco and Mamu Bebri. Ubom Bebra, you are going to create problems for them. Sabu Jitum say Franco betting Nanti, Franco rigidity. So sometimes, after looking at competence level, they look at the preferred candidate of the person too. Say, okay, I didn't over there 20 million MPP, Nipa 200,000. Why is he settling on this? And J. Kufo Marcus will be able to be at watching. If the Kufa cry, can say Bawumia, they presented candidates, they threw them away. And the Bawumia became the beneficiary. And then Obabe running it. And then Obabe did the flag bearer, and Obabe did the president. So if you look at Kadri, I'll call ya J. Kufo in here, J. Kufo told him, I want you to be my running mate. Yes. Upon sending a man for the Brio, no, he says, this is the kind of person I want to work with. Okay. Tisani power the beginning 7 years, Juma. A bit me I'm a party for into a pedifra. So the tradition still goes on. NPP goes to the northern part, he picks a Muslim, and the flag bearer is from the southern part. Meboa. Now, Saibu,
Franco.
Oh, you know my air course in the new patriotic party. I did be yes, 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 yes. Shabu, and said me just ID.
Okay.
Now, if you look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, your Kobonidi, whereby Nana Danko Kufad Ebonidi to be the running mate. Now, Saibu, let's look at the timing. I the board running mate. Now, let's go into the constitution of the new patriotic party.
NPP constitution.
Yes, what the constitution says. What NPP, what it comes to running mate.
Okay.
Now, Saibu. Where are they in person? Where are they?
As a selection of the vice presidential candidate.
Thank you. The party's presidential candidate, sir, in law, in constitution, sir, a mandate. And you would, and you will, sir, sir, not just a match it, so you abide by the constitution. Sir, in consultation with the National Council, nominate the vice presidential candidate. The vice presidential candidate shall be a known and an active member of at least 5 years.
Okay.
Of at least 5 years, and shall be nominated by the presidential candidate at least 12 months before the general elections, when the party is not in government or the sitting president is not the candidate.
Hey, send about me because 12 months. You see, I'll come for 6 months.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, British are
the National Council may, however, dispense with the requirement under special circumstances. The special circumstances about me benefit TB, and it's a whereby he was not a card-bearing member of the new patriotic party. He was not in good standing with the party for 5 years, but they have to give him a special dispensation and waiver. But I don't go father. Okay, into only to say, Omokan sending in every Akufo gave them a conditional clause. So, about when it comes to the economy, he's brilliant into a bobit in Yabuan. There's so much jamu no the man. Meboa. Now, Saibu,
Franco.
Now let's go. J.A. Kufo. And if you look at the constitution of the new patriotic party, sometimes they breach it. They break it. Saibu, in opposition,
okay.
J.A. Kufo on Friday, September 8, 2000, now about 4:20 p.m. And a J.A. Kufo yi Aliu Muhammad to be his running mate.
Boni din ni pamene
Yes.
Franca Kulafa be
Yes. Oboni din.
Okay.
Now aka 3 months, 86 days to the election.
86 days.
86 days to the election. 3 months, 26 days.
Okay.
Now, Saibu,
Franco.
Jacob Bonidi, whereby it has left only 3 months. Now, if you can another down Kufwan, or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on 100 and about 1:20 p.m. Now, aka 3 months, 24 days to the election. On the 14th of August 2008, and another Danko Kufadu also brought Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to be the running mate. Await me Abuan. Now, Saibu,
Franco,
you ask a very specific question. What goes into running mate?
Okay.
One, you look at the timing and the environment. Obia Dina or boy, and can we catch us for now? So, by me, I'm more running mate and can you problem? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, when I'm working.
Because if you look at 2000, J.A. Kufo settled on Aliu Muhammad on the 8th of September 2000. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Nana the Danko Akufo settled on him on the 14th of August 2008.
One little problem. In 2008,
yes.
NPP wanted to break the age.
Yes.
You're born late, you're break it.
Yes.
To this time, you're born late, you're going to break it.
Thank you. If you look at the Bawumia, you can say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, on your Mudino, and can you problem? Now, Saibu, let's look at this. Now, if you look at some inform you, they didn't tell a lot of people, so we are going to give you running mate.
Command promise will be a Kufan promise will be a Nana promise will be a
Kufodi Aliu Muhammad the neck and people who were over there, the National Council, they said it was unanimous. Or President Aliu Muhammad it was unanimous because this is one person who was a card-bearing member of the new patriotic party. This is one person. He was very, very popular. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. The meaning is that he is a true MPP member. They know and don't know him well. He's an independent neighbor. You don't need a special dispensation or a waiver to bring him. Secondly, because you know, in the northern inner circles of the political dispensation, no MPP need to know. It doesn't create problems. Emani nyehu because here kwa ye ba no nyina no aye wan hu kire mu no open pa ba according the financial commitment and resources they ba Ali Mama was part. This is one person as you compare the northern part of Ghana in terms of construction, in terms of resources, in terms of money liquidity no Uska, and was pushing it to jeering the agenda of the New Patriotic Party. And MPP following him here to come boss I didn't debate, they don't have a problem. Now, yes, I didn't in August 14, 2008. There was a serious compounded friction on New Patriotic Party office. Me to Mko and Lisa Hotel issues of course you could say no amount for people because I understand sir they had 2 meetings. Yes. Because first one yes. Yes. And the second one Sana. The person who have to save a Kuford and Bawumia to be the running mate already did Kufor. Kufor can say me what's a meko. Kona me come kwasu you. Say if or papa no editum say Bawumia no bet now what a year money year allow the man to work with the person. Don't say be on your MPP, I'm going to be on your card bearing member. But let's give me a special dispensation. And I shall never say about the now, I first a chin Austin woman analysis. What has Adabi? Frank could be any analysis na echo. Frank could make me in a year. What can be a purpose? Okay, Sadia. Una Babeli Diadiano. Una be a host. And it's also the Frank could make my Yamadia, my Jaidia Mama. And Jayco wanted to live on a good note. He didn't want to create problems for Mahmoud Bawumia. And Jayco and then I said, thank you. And of course, now, yes, and was sorry say. Mina me the leader of the party now. Those are Kufados. Now he's the leader, but me Kasa Ewum. Mesre said yes, you give a bentino. More money special dispensation. Give me a waiver or hint to. Party card and sign a farmer will be also MPP. Near Fan Kojino because on the Kufados open. On a Sebi Bema. Or Pelba, what the way was when I make my water? Yes. And to her, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was given a waiver, a special dispensation, and he became the running mate. To one, if you look at what he said, Jacob, I didn't have issues with running mate. He had one issues with running mate, they say. He didn't promise a lot of people to give them running mate. Okay. One can't just some cocoa banana when you wear constituents about Toma Microsoft, who's any part of my running mate. I say, if you are intelligent, I said, Jacob never make this kind of comments. And all you running mate, you know. People were doing their lobbying there, but no that prerogative power to bring someone. And he brought a true MPP person to be his running mate. Sure. There's no problem about it. Mahmoud Bawumia is an alien in the New Patriotic Party. He was given a special dispensation, however, to be in the party. And the people in the New Patriotic Party, people have to register their displeasure about it. And I didn't want my problems. Nasabu, Franco, running mate. What goes into running mate? And even there must be a young woman Mahmoud Bawumia on a preferred candidate by Moede. Shabu, take this from me. On the preferred candidate by Moede. Take this from me. Now, no master can actually make kind of the ideas yourself. Okay. A Japadia document. A Japadia Franco Japadia document. Page 2. And that's page 2. Or say, although the account group within the current MPP is gearing itself to take over the party after the next tenure in 2024. It would be ideal if we could bypass them in 2024. With hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-account person, preferably from a north, under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. Okay. Now, our project no more our bank account. A mature, just a nipana, ya pass on the mantle from the Asante to the northern person. So we take it over. Sani pani with my dividends here free. Secondly, yana enjoy such a Japadia document, a section of the team mafias. Yamom Yamoya Bawumia. Yeah. Timidium, Yamom Yamoya Bawumia. Yamom, they say actually, I can't say, we just say, we a minister, we a CEO, we a cabinet minister, we whip you into one line. Yeah. Someone can question you. Shabu, Franco, on the 8th of February, we can send me to 1 year leader. On the 8th of February 2024, 1 year leader. A lot of people that watch the video say, Franco, I didn't know about me. Your cousin, he has his own vision, ideology. Quite a person of first who spear Nadiano. Or better distance from Akufo-Addo. A stage, okay. Make a stage. Make catch say a new stage. Shabu, go and do your checks. Now there is a problem between the Achim and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. People don't go find a buyer. Me say, there is a problem between the Achim and then Mahmoud Bawumia. Between Achim for and Dr. Mahmoud, it's just them to. I'm telling you,
And I'm running mate right.
That's the internet account about me and him were running meeting.
I'm
going to tell you two things. The day about Bawumia on the 7th of February 2024. Also, the castle also the address about the church and no more person. Now, make comes in me. And I know that what the Kumobia are some American, it is the reality. Sabu, before so on the 4th of February, Mahmoud Bawumia transmit his documents in his speech to Akufo-Addo to glance through. Or glancing through, no, Akufo-Addo became annoyed.
Friend of us, he
was there. Or Pushman, no, Ken Ofurata was there. Because now Mahmoud Bawumia can't bona Hubadada. Say, Mira, Nyamia man about 12 o'clock. My speech, I'm a person who call UPS is a hefano. You glance through. The one in you, you circle it, then I take it off. Tell me, I know what I'm saying. Me say, when it comes to MPP matters, also or a journalist, sport journalist, I took example is Isaac Usuanza. Ike. When it comes to Kotoba, don't joke with him. Me say, when it comes to MPP internal matters, don't joke with me. Sabu, or transmitting money, Nipa to the glancing through. Ken Ofuriata. On any new and another young Kufuor. They had two issues. One with the e-levy. Okay. Secondly, sports betting.
Okay.
Say e-levy no. Our Bawumia castle be here film. Akufo-Addo told him point blank not even discuss it over there. Because when he said, "Where are you have been a traitor?" E-levy no. Open the Pabako play instrumental role integral Mahmoud Bawumia account.
And then also count.
Now the sports betting, I 10%, 20%. You were part of the meeting. There were a lot of ministers who dear come. You brainstorm. We be the night by and you decided on this particular matter. And if you look at Bawumia, I'm going to tell you one that day. Did you see Akufo-Addo over there?
Debbie.
Let me say it was never a
thing for the Biama.
Oh, are you all? Ken Ofuriata
Debbie.
Because Ken Ofuriata mo feel say a stab at their back.
The Dwaba, Ned, what for a taban? Sabu, what you were great ones.
Nipa Bako 1 year. The presidential ambition to become a president in the new patriotic party, they can limit it. And you when you could take this from me.
Are they also there? Why?
Now the Achim people are having an idea. We say, open Nipa Bako who is trying to control the affairs of already and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. As I say, that's why I hate tinti. Now, as one for Bokaka and from Achim for now. Almost say ni senior presidential aide and as a senior legal aide to Ono Bawumia Samuel
Tisiano Samuel Kumu almost stands.
Thank you.
And on person community touch about me free MPP no make us Nanamo yes Nanamo so far by Shabu make us say those people are managing Bawumia's communication and how they are dealing with him if they are not careful. Bawumia bedum the go so that I catch or say and I catch or say if Bawumia doesn't win these elections, he's a goner in the new patriotic party. Me say Obemobo, so I will take this from me. As my make it now the cost nyina no. Omo ya dream be say I am conforming the shame Mahmoud Bawumia and a man yes I know. Me running mate no. That shameful Nanadom. Omo prefer candidate ana.
Ashaibu. Me say me no ka say. Nanado dan kwa Akufo-Addo. Any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mosia. I don't prefer candidate to Jaman.
Honestly,
danger is looming. They be a cast my friend, not funny. Sagro. Then me who say, Sound common army, Diano, and I be as what doing come like a copino.
Project Diano.
Sabu, take this from me. Me say, Dana Bawumia Casa or who was a Akufo-Addo about. Who was a Kenofurata about?
Said, me to TV call Jubilee over here.
Thank you. So, now Akufo-Addo must also Edo be man. They want to present the enter the catch said this a Japan document. Don't do it.
It's that person from an Ashanti region. And as our Ashanti region, Nimu Tunisia send a promoter said to Chumwana.
Shabu, Diakikakon. Dr. Bawumia is a confused person.
But I don't just mention running. He can't go alone.
Shabu, he is a confused person.
Because the commission said, "Oh, but running mate team say
thank you." He's a confused person. I'm going to tell you things today. And then, one more opportunity. Let me tell the MPP the reality, Shaibu. They said, don't know my yaka, but I know after this video, on the yaka more. Shaibu,
we are 7 nations.
To pick a running mate, one, you should look for someone. Ask any panel who you need to trustworthy. to pick a running mate, you need someone. In all difficulties, the person will stand by you. Running mate. And I said, deputy flag bearer, and as a vice president, you can label the person to be an errand boy.
Vice president,
yes.
Which one label as errand boy?
Yes.
I said,
errand boy is a bit masuma.
Tie. That's that Bawumia because on here. Yes, masuma.
Tie. The reason being that the shortest way to become a president is whereby you become the vice president in Ghana now.
President Kufuor has said it.
What a corner since 1992.
Yeah. I
knew Mama the unemployed free woman, but go and do your checks. Obey John Mama, no, about J. Rollins, not what about. So if you look at the NDC,
Senado, so the Bawumia.
Yes. So you need someone. I bet me control. Sabu, if you look at the New Patriotic Party and the NDC, or yeah, there be a more buying president, no, or they don't have respect for the vice president. So, but here, I say, Misata. When you are doing the na pa kwese misate mani nye na adwuma ya se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mpo de adwuma kra fono no e na de ben de be
almost okọ Jubilee House wa president was so and a vice of him nko hoda and you say Anthony Abai for Kabu yes Asia Santini we da go do say maybe I yes for the young crowd you go form and then you never cause about form
thank you
and thank you say Bawumia be president there Kabu more ne MPP there same for
I mean, can't show. But now you're about Ruma. And they were in a bus going to do campaign. But a honor. I said, Messi, a honor. A Santifono Mutibas, you know. Almost started raising concerns.
Almost Shabu should be a much of Shabu.
Or more other coding some number.
What about
Tea or more other code?
Only some number.
No, must have for a million.
But near Tim, whom we say, or more other colors a million. My men cannot credential. The party you can airtime. Now, what do you come on? A do baby too sensitive and too critical. They change the dialect. Call house that a Sandifona Yirawu. I want to your cost of some more. Some say, hey, they can't to a banum pony and a do baby too critical and sensitive to some common. He said, oh, yeah, oh, you're too lawyer. Shabu, those people, oh, you're planning once a day. In terms of sometimes you see them to be errand boys. President mean when you ready to become president. Because Osha Kekus are saying about your car, port of a sense. What is the girl on a coup for that? But who can say, I see, Bawumia cannot come in. But I have for you a dangerous party in 1992. We don't look at history. And to go to sue animator, you know, should not just careful, extremely careful and very skeptical. Because it got to a point that a car could general was she knows who keep chairman. Akar was a vice presidential for a year as a JJ Rollins. A blue Bible, the kind of fiction that workers on. You could see blows or more, you see issues. Oh, that's a video, the African country. Program as you, not vice president, or my dear South Africa. About Motono. But Obiang winning you. Bobby here will be more. Jacob Zuma, your current president, he would issue was one funny voice in Canada. Samaba. That's what make it because you do some upon I normal be and to no pass or any support man. It is Alan Kwadoche maintain any the New Patriotic Party if he goes to run off. If they need the votes of Alan Kwadoche maintain. Disciple, who here will be two lawyer. Secondly, who here Obia or you're very strong at his base, but that person you have to be skeptical about the person. Maintain or change him on. And say catch a baby you running meter. The running mate doesn't appear on the ballot paper. But the running mate should be an influencer. The running mate should be loved by people. The running mate should know the in and outs of politics and elections. On Kasabasa, on conscious walk forward. Thank you. The running mate should not be blemished. The running mate should be very respectful, very humble. Then say, if Bawumia will be choosing someone or heading ministry, yes. Also in the ministry, yes. The impact of Ghana. Thank you. For instance, for energy and maybe so. Disabu. If you look at Nippon base, every of the central region, of a central region is animal. Though the person is popular, person or your influencer, person now the person doesn't control 2/3 of the party or the region. You don't do that mistake. Maintain the ocean. The main party they say, MPP party no, especially in a central region. Say nipa na oba bebo ni dino. So obo nipa otimi control se nipa na echemu yensa or control 2/3 of the party no. Who take it nipa na, you are putting yourself in danger. Matuasi. Only part of more base, stronger base. The Bassan Copper, vice president Diagra, Woodman Luther.
In Tisadiano. Oh, yes, so you're very careful. No, the person is an influencer. So Okophobia is too popular. He's loved by the people and he controls the grassroots. He controls the party. Out of the regional, you are doomed.
To hear Mercia, men from nowhere, a little mama only base.
Yes. Your mama, he wasn't too popular.
I know only base. Oh, be a ball, but all the 5 northern regions, no command it. You come and this for no GD, I don't reduce what mama don't count.
So, if you look at running the maze neighbor,
and the anointing Mels, or that man tell me to come back or drop on.
Yes,
because I mean, you don't know him, what say you?
That's a medium. And let's not forget, and
then Ken can't up around me. Because Ken wouldn't mean an errand boy. And I wouldn't mean what Ken. I feel
this guy enormous sanity. You also a vice president too. But as a include to man and normal program Papa be now. Thank you. Tisaibu. If you look as strong at his base now, Saibu, a Hanam Suma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Me or Basso Budi, I have always advised Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on one person. Let me be open and tell you something. Saibu, if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today I want to be playing, if Bawumia picks up a suicide for him,
Sir Bawumia, I picking up a suicide for him. But it's just on a poor base.
Tell you should say,
oh, base.
Tell you should say, tell you should say,
I can say out of the 47 chairman, 34 is supporting the pool. Secretary will be supporting the pool. Regional executive be supporting the pool.
Tell me, say, Senipan is strong at his base. You have to be skeptical. And who is the regional chairman?
Chairman to me.
Who is the ex-official regional chairman?
Andy.
Jokar
kita
34.
Yeah.
Meboa. 34. Meboa.
Yeah.
And I want to make it 30. By their own math.
Yeah.
Meboa. Oba Asante region. If you look at who is now the influencer of the New Patriotic Party in Asante region, in terms of MPs, Nibibia,
Napu.
One also Cheskapa,
Napu.
One also all resources,
Napu.
One also are availing Hopa,
Napu.
Then about 3.
I see, very powerful.
Thank you.
And a party in base in Ashanti region. And I looked at you free as here. I see because Nanado one. No person
can you use Napo for errand waste?
I know be very inferior.
I'm asking a question.
You can't.
If you look at the demeanor and the posture of Napo, can you say you want to limit and mute him?
You can't mute him. Now, report me fair and you can't prepare timetable for I do so there.
So, me. If Bawumia obey me, those on present DBA, so obey me, he should look for someone he can control.
But can Bawumia to look into the eyes of Napo with the Napo team my year body, what could put Bafudi? Kajan Tokumasi.
Shaibu, they have been a precedent in the New Patriotic Party, and that precedent is likely to happen. The NPP has defected from their constitution. Yes, in 2008, they gave somebody a waiver, a special dispensation. If Bawumia wants peace, your person settle BBR to avoid problems. He should leave the two and go for a different person.
But he should leave Adichum, Napo.
Ideally, open the public or blend and once and commit my year Jumano. Because when he was even the deputy education minister, but he was taking orders from Napo. Adichum.
Well, be a born a bra. In fact, in your politics, you bra.
Yes.
Neko be a born a brankas and a bra.
Shabuti. Akufadu goes to the US of A. News Ghana, Oshia Ghana community. Only Maduchum down. The Ghanaian community proposed Adichum to him. Say, your Ghana need you are 3 schools. Schools and yes, school kitwa. Now be a school America. Etiam Wafuka, Abrofon baby. Abrofon ban of Robert J. or my game said the free ho. How is so Musuku 17 conkai? And Akufadu asked them to bring the money. Or buy him. When he was the deputy, Obiang was a Jumana air costume. Dodona, he was doing it. Still, he was taking orders from Napo. Taking orders from Napo.
Me and me see you. man for Bamanim,
yes.
I instruct them, and
yes.
then the policies in tea,
yes,
maybe so many I'm
yes.
taking orders from Obiaka and your politics, he doesn't come closer to me.
So you look at that area, say Nipan or humble. Tell me, if you look at Obia office, why you may say, thinking of running meet, Obia office, our year you man, sorry. Shabu, and I'm not saying, yes, still I repeat it. If you look at power erector supply, I also Ghana. Or catch them and say you are going to pick a running mate who is a minister for energy to be your running mate, a suicide, a problematic. Because Ghana high say, yeah, you like to be to
yeah.
Like to be to Nippon or your minister, no. PURC for Abon, subset 5.8 million Ghana cedis. So, Madam Lighting for 4,441. Yamaican.
Factual information that
yes.
Ghana certificate.
PRC for their two some light and 4,444.
Yeah.
And then America. So this kind of person, you look at that area too. Person blemish aspect of one. Say, if you have someone, I would be being a nothing catch you say, also Baby see defense staff them a voter for. And as I don't want to see them farmers at the there, we are going to lead a demonstration against MPP by Nippon account. Nippon at me being an account and for the development. Dominion t-shirt. No matter you look at this kind of
stuff. And the first sorry, yes. One for t-shirts and farmer 224. You look at for development, you look at this kind of stuff. Now the running mate, it has changed from just the National Council to Ababe Drusa a shuffle any ahemfo nyantem na ahemfo de woji.
Who say NDC for kwakoyo running mate? What is this kind of issue? Obeti Jane Eba. Obeti so ye kwakofa we kwadwobo nsu. Dini ba bebre. But they settle on J. One to say omuge didi. Another no kasai. Nyankasa me krom hidoma here. Mahmoud Bawumia Kosia no kasa mi kire say encrophobia specifically was asante for. Said this is their time. Say so he running mate any free asante. Say san ye kan dia. Enko so abono won so wade say bebre
oh boy girls ba for wu amone wan.
Asoma kire me mo
mata je me
support. Na kosa munyi wo bobo mu di. These are true and true MPP people. No man here de dia ba. Na no God that mefo. Esia Bawumia. Almost say Omo catch about me so running mate ni say omo.
So penato
Because almost shan kind for be so omo NPP for they've shown commitment and support for this kind of government. And you my extraordinary
because you know the akwa say na po and you wash no one move for center again change us the moment.
Yes.
So who di agro so apart from some bit make confusion. Other regions go from that to about say the vata.
Shabu. And America say Nipa no dey adene ba abontin eto amanfo trim. Eka say and in the constitution of the New Patriotic Party was say and let me state it categorically clear for you. Was say if the flag bearer hails from the northern part, the running mate should come from an Akan person. One year specific, underline word. 1 year specific. Say it should come from an Ashanti. It should come from Fanti. It should come from Abono.
Like Akana, Abono, Infante, Asante, like I said, Western region, you know,
the dorsal.
This is Uncle Boyd uniform, Asantia. But you don't need those Ashanti region pursue Bawumia, but you also need Western region, Central region,
and you see, Bawumia is a confused person. Very confused. Me say, there's about your problems or community. I'm telling you. Every Nippon who more stretcher mukeke. To mention a running mate. Me say a chim for now your margins a massa. You know about a flag bearer. We want you to become the president. In this particular document, you have to see a job and the dividends there. You have to give a vice president that we can control. We can still remove you. Bawumia said that. And you see, and confirm with Bawumia, so they also tell the massa. Forget about this.
Can Bawumia for gold at Chim for no one is carrying on the campaign.
And so, yes, so what is something said before we discuss? One day, Echo Fine
Bank Bay. A black and for that, too.
I would have done Yankupon. Chabu, me say, I mean, Anders, I want no, I said, this is a John Kuma. John Kuma will be the friend say, I think for a Ramboy. I would do you. On Uncle Minister for Finance. He is a deputy, but he will be the minister. Nankasa, never panel. Okay. He will just be a shadow finance minister. Chabu, I want to ask you a question. As what Jed said on the catcher will say, Adian Kofo we say they are always going to say they are going to say ill about Nana Danko Akufo and preach good about Reverend Bawumia. Now Akufo is feeling the pains now.
Franco Medase.
Miss Medase.
I feel Medin de Shaibula Sisi, Franco the Heta and our training canon. In fact, and never Franco didn't send me break form. Me say one nam tintan figures or tiasema. I trained their solid, yet the beba. And the Franco the facts and figures better and further particulars. A book reference or a Japadia document. No. Medin de Shaibula Sisi, awesome Bema, and a video no boy. I don't do me na Yebishia.